They done messed up. Nah.
What you say, what you say, what you siggy say. Ooh. Hey, we know flicky play. You know what it is, man. Another episode. Uncle Buddah in the building, man. Got some family with me today, man.
Yes, sir.
It's about to be on, man. I had to get my nephew up in here, man. Big things going down with this kid right here, man. And you know, I just want to say the neighborhood, Uncle Buddha's Neighborhood. It's the Uncle Buddha's Neighborhood podcast. I am your mama's brother, Uncle Buddah, Carolina Raw, Crux Media, Plugged In Radio, Lucky 12, whatever you want to call it, man. I do it all, man. Magic 94.3 right now is where I'm at, working with Cumulus Media as well, too, man. So welcome to the neighborhood. A lot of stuff goes down in the neighborhood. I'm everywhere in the neighborhood. I'm always trying to introduce positive people. I'm always trying to come through your business and highlight you and different things like that, man. So today, inside the neighborhood, man, you know, we got a lot of things going down. And I got a special guest right here. His dad was actually my good friend back in the days, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell my age by saying that, you know what I'm saying? But his dad was actually a good friend of mine. Back in the day, we hung out, man. And his dad is mine. Raised a great young man right here, man. Always bringing positive energy. And this dude is very, very talented, man. He's a musician. He's an artist. And I'm going to just put it out there for the ladies. He has no kids and no wife, ladies, all right? Huh? Man, no kids, no wife. His birthday is on the way.
Yes, sir.
Q-Dog right here, repping that Omega Sci-Fi. Yeah, the one and only, the very talented nephew of mine, Alexis Pipkins Jr. is in the building. Yes, AP is what we call him.
Yes, sir.
AP, what's happening with you, brother, man? What's good, man?
Man, I'm good, man. I just first want to say thank you for letting me come on your platform to help spread the message and the vision that God gave me. So I want to first say thank you for that.
Man, thank you for coming by and letting me, you know, get you on the show today. Like I said, in the neighborhood, man, it's a lot of things that we do. We talk to a lot of interesting people. Yeah. And, man, you got a lot of stuff going on, man. I mean, your birthday is on the way. Your birthday is what?
December the 2nd.
The 2nd.
Next Friday to be
Next Friday, December the 2nd. Big up. Sir. My man gonna be celebrating his birthday. How old will you be for your birthday?
26 years old.
Wow.
Man.
Still
26.
young, man. I remember those days. Hey, but I'm saying, man, for your birthday, you got a lot of special things going on.
Facts.
To celebrate your birthday, you decided to put on a very special event. You're bringing out the community. You're bringing them together through music and art, man. So
Facts.
How did all that get started? How did you get this vision?
Man, I'll be honest, bro. I started doing stuff like this before I really knew that I was doing it, man. I can go all the way back to like elementary school, singing in choir, playing in drumline. Got to middle school. My dad's a preacher, grew up in church. My dad was preaching at this church, man. And I ended up playing and started picking stuff up by ear. Played football heavy in high school, so I took it serious, but I didn't take it that serious. But when I graduated in football, you know, my brother was short. I had 75% of the talent, but the height was not there. So you know, I had to find other ways to cope. Cause you know, football, you can get violent and aggressive, but you can't do that in life if you want to walk around here free. You know what I mean? So I had to really find some way to cope and put my music, man. If you listen to a lot of the stuff that I put out, man, I really use the music to really cope with how I feel, whether it be dealing with a relationship or social issues, man. Like one of my songs that we probably gonna get a chance to tap into, Black Love, man. I wrote that and dropped that back in February of last year for Valentine's Day. But I wanted to use that song to really just, you know, emphasize on black love, the positivities in between it, because, you know, nowadays, bro, we see so much, man. You can remember the rallies I put on a couple years ago when you came out, when George Floyd and the things even going on that happened with my father. So, like, you know, those different things, we see so much negativity, but we never get to see the positive side of blacks.
But that's when I actually started really getting to know the real you, when I started kind of going to those rallies and stuff like that. You know, I really started getting to know you. I always looked at you like, okay, young cat right here, young man, little young boy, you know what I'm saying? But then when I started seeing you at the rallies and seeing you taking on a lot of responsibility and seeing you, you know, do things for the community, then I started looking at you in a different way. Like, okay, he's really growing now. He's really maturing, and he's really doing stuff for the community. You know, and I like that, man. So you're bringing a lot of artists together too, man.
Facts, man.
What's up with that? A lot of people, like, you're trying to make it. A lot of people trying to make it. they're not gonna spread love to somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because it's hard to make it in this business, but you're bringing other artists out on your platform and showing them love on your birthday.
Facts, man. It's crazy. I actually through my job, man, I met a media mogul, Benny Pugh. I don't know if you've heard of Benny Pugh before, but I met him, and he said something that I've already kind of knew already. Like you said, it's hard to get into this industry. Like I'm still, don't get it twisted. Just because I'm doing it, I'm still got my ups and downs too. But I look at it like this. Even Bootsy says stuff like, you know, if I tap in with you, that's a network. So your network. If I tap into your network, that's another audience that I can come to. That's
a whole nother platform for you.
And then also, bro, it's all about this too, man. You treat people right. It's so many independent artists that are looking for the opportunity, but sometimes it ain't always about looking for the opportunity. Sometimes it's about making the opportunity. Like I would rather make my music and put other people ahead of me, because at the end of the day, when you treat people right, good things come back to you.
No doubt, no
good
question.
Things come back to you. So man, I like the position I'm at right now, man. It ain't nothing because of what I done. Like real talk, I grew up in the church. I'm heavy in my faith because of what God done. You know what I mean? So just using the platform, using the outlets that I have to be able to tap in with people, bring other people. Like we got people coming from Virginia. I got some of my homies coming from VA. That I met this summer due to my homie that's on the song Black Love, which is also one of my frat brothers, Kello. Shout out to him. But I was allowed the opportunity to open up for Blackstreet this summer. So meeting them, tapping in, because of that network, I was able to tap into another network. Not tapping into that network, hey man, get on this song, collab with me, play some keys. Now you just building your bridge while you make it happen.
Right.
And then like one thing, one of my mentors just told me this week, man, and sometimes people my age don't like to hear this, but it's just the real. The money gonna come. Sometimes you can't always focus on that. You gotta focus on the vision, and when the vision foresees itself, the money gonna be there.
We were actually just talking about this the other day. Sometimes you gotta go for that longevity.
Facts.
Right. You just can't sign the contract and say, I want that right now check.
Facts.
You know, sometimes
it's hard,
you gotta get on the ride and go through and pay your dues with everybody else, and then when we get paid, we're gonna get paid. But we're not just gonna get paid right now. We're gonna get paid longevity till we 70 type stuff. You know what I mean?
Man. And it's hard, bro. It's especially hard when you're doing everything by yourself, trying to find those different outlets. But then you got, like I said, like people like yourself. And then I learned from watching people at my job, like taking in that insight, understanding that mentorship is important. Some of us, you know, I'm not bashing on my generation. I'm just telling you what I know for a fact from seeing.
You're right.
Some of us don't like that mentorship, and it's like, bro, we need that.
So you said twice about my job. Tell us what your job is. You're not a full-time musician.
Nah.
What's your job then?
So my job, I work for Watch Fox News, man.
Watch Fox News.
I'm a news director there.
All right.
So what I do, man, basically, you know, you watching the news, seeing one shot from the next, cutting videos and things of that nature. I do that. Make sure the sound is crispy on air. So if you ever hear anything that just out there hot, hey, I ain't do it. It wasn't my fault. You know what I'm saying?
So you do a lot of editing and stuff like that for the news, man.
Yeah.
How long you been doing that?
Oh man, coming up, I already came up on my year, so I've been doing it for a year and some change now, man. I started back the summer of July 19, 2022.
1922?
July 19, 2022, yeah. I want to say
July
that.
19th. Okay.
But man, I've been doing that, man, and I mean, it's opened doors for me, man. They did a news story on me about my song Black Love.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
yep.
And then they did something. They had you in there live in the studio. They didn't even know you could do what you did.
Facts.
And you started playing the keyboard and doing different instruments, and they were sitting there like, "Wow,
facts.
He's ours. He's with us. He's our very own."
So man,
Watch Fox News is Alexis Pipkins. Look at him.
Yep.
That's how he was acting.
And like, man, I'm actually working July next week, actually November the 29th. If it's not broadcast, I'm gonna be actually singing at a Share Your Holidays event that they're doing that's to help raise food for homeless people and people that's in need.
That's
so
dope.
I'm gonna be out there with a couple members of my band singing and just giving a little bit of Christmas vibes and things of that nature. And I just got a call the other day about having the actual opportunity to sing on an episode of this show called On Point. So that's in the works. God willing, everything work out that way. So
you know what's funny? I'm gonna be real, man. I knew that you did your thing, man. I knew that you were an artist, musician. Well, I knew you were a musician. I didn't know that you were really like an artist that was serious about pushing product and getting it out there.
Yeah.
You know? I just thought you were just cool with doing gigs and doing shows around the way, but I didn't know that you actually had a song that you were shopping and putting out there.
Yeah, man. So, and the funny thing about that, man, while in college, bro, I used to try every year to try to get music out. Didn't have the equipment, didn't have the skill set, but I was really trying to like really push stuff hard. Like I used to tell my homies, hey, bro, let's just spend a whole summer in the house just tracking and then see what we could produce. So when I graduated, man, I was able to get me my first interface, a couple monitors, and what I would do every night, man, I would literally stay up to about 4 a.m. just tracking stuff, perfecting it until I got to the point where I was able to find my own formula that worked for me. And see, that's one thing, you got to find a formula that worked for you. You got to find your niche. So I knew already I wanted to be able to impact people through my music. I knew I wanted to perform. It just like timing, man. Timing. Yeah. That's one thing we got to understand. We don't know the day nor the hour. We don't understand the time, but time is something that is precious. So it won't be wasted, and when it's gone, it's gone. So you got to understand what you want.
You even got a Christmas song for the season right now.
Yeah, man. Shoot, I dropped one last year, but this one I'm working on. That's the one I'm looking to put out. I'm looking to do a Christmas EP too. I got some, man.
I like the joint Black Love. Can we check that out real quick?
Shoot, let's play it, man. First, before I do that, I want to shout out Kello. I want to shout out Jayana Carter because she helped do the music video. So if you guys want to find that up, find my YouTube. It's literally my name, Alexis Pipkins Jr. ALEXISPIPKINS JR. You can go subscribe and you will find my YouTube page. It's still being built, but over time. So yeah.
All right. Well, introduce your song real quick.
This is Black Love by Alexis Pipkins, known as AP, featuring Kello. Y'all take a listen to it. Let's go. We gon' be alright, and we gon' be okay. Your black is beautiful. Ain't no need to negate. We gon' be alright. We gon' be okay. Your black is beautiful. Ain't no need to negate.
Ain't no need to negate. Black is beautiful, okay. The only race in this place turning slaves to estates, but they burn our businesses and cover them with lace. But brother from another mother, you ain't learned that in school, cause history is fake. It was written without color, but I am the original man and like no other. So think for yourself and the health that you mother in. Before you know it, a black diamond rose gold and soul would be discovered that you once thought was stolen. We gon' be okay, cause we was chosen. Now baby girl, open your heart, cause even though the system dark, my chocolate skin seems to shine like it's stole of the return of the rule of my mind on flying locusts. It's a matter of time, black queen for black culture. From which we come, we shall return when it's over, and we gon' be okay, just like I told you.
We gon' be alright, and we gon' be okay. Your black is beautiful. Ain't no need to negate. We gon' be alright. We gon' be okay. Your black is beautiful. Ain't no need to negate. You're a gem, you're a diamond, and you're one of a kind. Your life's biggest distraction.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Even when you think that you're not. So don't worry, don't fret. We're making it, oh yeah. Coming through the rain, yeah. Just remember your lesson.
Black Love, I like that.
Yes, sir.
Alexis Pipkins, AP in the building hanging out with me. Black Love, what made you, well, you said kind of, people need to get together with Black Love and all that. Are you looking to push this song real big right now? Is this your single?
Man, no, it actually comes off a whole EP, man. I at the beginning of the year, I started off with 2 different EPs, Collective Part 1, and this is on Part 2. And my goal with this song, like I call it a new Black Anthem. So I wanted to keep pushing it as far as I can. And the goal with that actual project, man, the whole project is catered to just black excellence, black love. It's a song called She Bears, a song called Sunday Memories, and basically on that joint it's like, Sunday mornings, grandma stove be morning, mac and cheese, cornbread, well fed. And you know, growing up in a black home, Sunday mornings, you smell grandma and them cooking, you already know what time it is, and they still make you eat breakfast.
We miss that now, man.
We can't eat that heavy no more, man. They don't make that food the same, man.
Grandma's is only 35 now, so
yeah, that's the problem too.
They don't cook no more.
They going to Mickey D's.
That could be a problem right there. So what's your advice for other artists like trying to get at least to your level right now? They trying to get where you at. They trying to get started. They trying to crank up. Give them some advice to help them out real quick.
Man, understand your product. And I'll say, when I say understand your product,
dope,
bro,
I like that.
Like, one thing I made sure when I was in those times trying to perfect my voice, I want to be able to take my product that I put out and be able to still sound like it after I put it out. Because a lot of cats, man, you'll drop something, and if you hear them live, it's like, bro, it ain't mixing and matching.
Right, it's like it don't sound like it sounded on the CD.
Like the CD sound good, but I'm listening to you in person. I'm like, my God, what's going on? Yeah. So like understand your product, perfect your product. Like I said earlier, mentorship, man. Find people that's already done it. But also too, when you find that mentorship, find people that actually genuinely care, because you're gonna in your journey, man, your self journey, your hero's journey, you're gonna bump into people that are gonna be jealous. You're gonna bump into people that's gonna be genuine. Some people not gonna be able to articulate what they're trying to tell you the right way, and you can't find yourself mad because so and so don't like it. Just because one door closes, another one will open, bro. You just have to be steadfast. You have to stay sturdy. You have to be able to be unmovable from what you're doing, and understand the vision that God gave you. If He told you this, or whoever you may worship, if they gave you this vision, like, hey, I told you to walk 3 steps down the street, and don't let nobody else move you from walking 3 steps down the street. Do that. Do that, and be confident. You might look
crazy, but do it.
Exactly, man.
They thought Noah was crazy.
Facts. Look, I got so many partners, so many people that do music and different things within the arts. And if you know anything, some of the most weirdest people, they might say was some of the most weirdest people. Look at Vincent Van Gogh, man. He was one of my favorite artists growing up as a kid. I used to always write about him. The thing about Vincent Van Gogh, he didn't get the love until after he died, but everybody thought he was distraught, thought he was crazy. But look at after he died, man.
Well, that's to this day. Even with rap artists, hip-hop artists, Biggie told you're nobody till somebody kills you. I mean, straight up, you always get love, but you get the most love when you're gone. Everybody loves you then. Your record sales go out the roof.
Facts.
Streaming goes up. Everything goes bananas when you're gone. So, that's been around for a minute, man. What's next for you, though, AP?
Man, the showcase, man. AP's Touch of Soul Showcase Part 2 will be next week, and it's birthday edition at that.
Let's name drop real quick. Tell us about some of the artists on this, because you got some really dope artists on this showcase.
We got my boy straight from Marion, Conscious, man.
Conscious SC, one of my faves right there. Big up to my man Conscious, one of my favorite MCs, straight up. And
I mean, if you ask me, I think he's a hidden gem that it's just.
He's a diamond in the rough.
I'm waiting for it, man. And I'm gonna shout this brother out too. Unfortunately, he won't be able to make it just due to some life stuff, but I still rock with him. But Alvin G, man, y'all look this brother up. He's out of Atlanta, and I'm talking about brother can rap. If you go look at some of my music, if you go look up Sunday Memories, he's the one rapping on that, and I mean that brother's crazy with it. We got some poetry coming from Kevin Mullins. We got some poetry coming from Ryan A. Jenkins, aka Anointed Misfit. Lamonte Fourier, he's gonna be in the building. Straight from Virginia, we got King Koofy,
right?
K Russ, and I just put on Life Jennings. He's a guitar player, dope. Who's gonna be DJing for the night? It's gonna be DJ Chase. So man,
I know Chase.
We got a lot of good people, man.
And one thing I like about all the artists that you named, these are all positive artists, man. These artists are stupid dope, but they all positive. I like that, man.
And I must name this one guy too, man. White guy with some soul in him, bro. Sway. Hey, y'all gotta pull up, man. I'm gonna tell y'all now. It's gonna be at Event Showtime events.
Showtime,
center.
baby. That's right.
And look, I'm gonna just say it straight up, bro. It's not. I'm not charging people across the head crazy. It's simple. I've been telling people to buy tickets. I got some sales today, but it's only $5 for adults and $3 for kids, man.
Okay.
We're going to have vendors in there. Food is going to be sold. But I want to stress, I'm not the type of guy that's going to hit you across the head. Now, as we go up, stuff might change. But right now, man, I just want us to come together. I want people to be able to come together and vibe off this music, man. I'm a 90s fanatic myself, man. I like vibes, man. All my music is a straight vibe. I'm coming to vibe, bro. Yeah. Like, I want people to feel good. Like, when you leave, you're like, okay, I'm waiting for the next one. When the next one gonna be. And
also, it's my man AP birthday celebration, man. So come through, tell the brother happy birthday. Bring him something,
Right.
December the 2nd, 1210 West Evans Street in Florence, South Carolina, the Showtime Event Center. It's going down. It's going to be an awesome night. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be a whole lot of fun, man.
Yes, sir.
December the 2nd.
Yeah,
man. I appreciate you, man, for giving me this interview and stopping by and letting me do this with you, dog.
Thank you.
This is real dope right here, man. Dope brother. You're going to be hearing a lot more from him. I already got some stuff. When we cut the camera off, I need to talk to him about.
Hey,
you know what I mean? I might have to put him on the team, baby, all right?
Yes, sir.
No doubt, but let's leave with your Christmas song.
Okay, let's do it, man.
I thought it was going to be like, come on, Uncle Buddah, why you want to do that? Nah, his brother got a dope Christmas song.
Yes,
so, man, Uncle Buddha's neighborhood, like I said, man, I always roll around town. I'm always in the neighborhood. I'm always interviewing positive people. I'm always rolling up on businesses that are trying to get started and kicked off and things like that, because we got to keep the neighborhood cranked up. We got to keep it going, man. We got to keep the neighborhood going around. So, hey, Uncle Buddha's Neighborhood. Subscribe to the podcast. And Black Friday, I'll be hanging out with 712 Vodka. There's a new vodka out, man. This vodka is one of the smoothest vodkas I've ever tasted. I'll be hanging out with them at Mickey Finn's in Florence, South Carolina on North Cashua Drive, I believe that is, where Mickey Finn's is at. And we'll be having taste tests, and I'll be giving away free passes to the Black Friday party that's happening at the Showtime Event Center that night as well. So, man, make sure you come on out, check me out. Black Friday, 3:30 to 6:30, Mickey Finn's in Florence, South Carolina, all right? Getting up out of here, man. Let's roll out with your Christmas song.
Yes, sir.
It's my man AP right here. Alexis Pipkin Jr., thank you for stopping by, brother.
Appreciate it, Uncle Buddah.
Nothing but love. We out, y'all.
Christmas here, Christmas there, Christmas everywhere. I can smell the season of giving in the air. Christmas here, Christmas there, Christmas everywhere. I can smell the season of giving in the air. Mama cooking, daddy praying, kids are laughing, and they're singing in the air. Waiting for old Snake Nick to come on, yeah. Christmas here, Christmas there, Christmas everywhere. I can smell the season of giving in